Good morning. It is just before 6 o'clock. I am really tired. But Bellamy is going to the vet today to have his teeth checked and his vaccinations, and I thought I would bring you along. Okay, I've arrived at the yard. That was a quickish turnaround, a little bit late. Hitched up, and the windows are frozen up. Hopefully I can get the ramp down. Yeah, I'm going to grab Bellamy, put him on, and then we'll get moving. It is really icy. Really icy. Tiny bit pleased because my car has been in the garage for 4 days. They actually washed it twice for me, so the ice means at least all this mud isn't going to make the car dirty. Go and get the boy. Where are my car keys? Okay. He's going to be super cross. I'm actually going to travel him in his pyjamas, in his stable rug, because it's 1 degree. God, that's quite slippy. It's 1 degree. We are going 20 minutes down the road. He may have it off when we get there. He doesn't get hot normally travelling. And yeah, it's not really due to warm up at all. So, yes, gym jams for travelling, it is. There he is. Oh, Maverick. Maverick's going to be cross about this. I have to get Maverick out. Hey, Smells. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. It's Maverick, who has a nice hay net, so right, careful Smells. Woo-hoo. Good boy. He is cautiously suspicious, which he should be, because we could be going somewhere fun, couldn't we? Or we could be going somewhere terrifying. Smelly, this way. Good boy. Come on then. What a good boy. What a good boy. Let me use him. Yeah. Good boy. Right, we've just arrived at the vet's. I don't know. Can you see in the mirror? There's Bellamy looking out of his window. We're actually 12 minutes early, so I'm going to walk down in a minute and see if the vet is here and ready, and we can start early. Who knows? I thought I'd talk you through what's actually going on, because if you've never seen how a horse have their teeth done before, it can look a bit brutal. So firstly, she's going to open his mouth with a gag, just so that he doesn't bite her and she can actually see all the way in, because his teeth go right to the back of his face near where his eyes are. So it's really important she gets to see the back. She's just having a look at all of them to see how they look. What have we got? He's not bending that great on the right. I know that hock's the worst. He's a bit kind of hard in his mouth, so I'm just wondering if he's got a bit of a sharp something up there maybe. Boy. He's a good boy. Really? Yes. So that conversation is good to have. It's always good to tell your vet what you've been feeling in the horse, because the vet didn't actually see anything sharp on the right. There were a couple of kind of sharp bits, but it's always useful perspective for them to know. So she closed his mouth again, and now just give him a break, and has now opened it up to start rasping. Now, horses' teeth can wear unevenly with the way they chew, with what they eat, etc. So That means you can get sharp surfaces, which is why they have to be rasped regularly to stay healthy. Wild horses don't have this done, and unfortunately wild horses don't live as long as Bellamy has, because it's either because they get caught by predators or their teeth degrade and they're not actually able to eat anymore. So we had some rasping done. Now she's just closing his mouth again, and she's going to have a little go at the top ones at the back without having his mouth open. So Bellamy actually did have to have a little bit of sedation because he was a bit tense. He normally goes in the stocks for this at the vets, and he couldn't this time, unfortunately. And he was just quite tense about the whole situation, so he had a little bit of sedation, which is why he's starting to look a bit sleepy here. But he overall was really good, and if you heard in the clip before, he's 26, and the vet said she wishes all horses' teeth looked as good as his, so that's pretty good praise.